So we're now going to think about, well, wouldn't it be nice if once we have hit green that it would move us back to the start, but maybe if it just set on fire for a second before it moved us back to the start and then brought us back to the start and reset us. So to do this, we'd like it to be on fire for a second. At the moment it just stays on fire forever. So what I could do is select switch on fire, go to the start and then switch back to the normal state. So it looks like it's the normal car. So I'm just going to say switch costume to, once we've gone back to the start, switch costume to normal car. And that seems to make sense to me. So I'm going to hit green flag and I drive around, I hit the green. Oh, okay, so we've obviously got a problem here. It's hard to carry on when I hit the green because I immediately go back to the start and then I'm not facing in the right direction, so I end up crashing into the wall that I was facing into. So then maybe we need to do the same point and direction trick as we did previously, and we'll just drop it so that it has to do that as well. Once it's gone back to the starting position, it switches to the normal car and then it points in the correct direction. So the next step, well, let's just test that and just see if that works, shall we? That's working a lot better. Unfortunately though, we can barely see the car set on fire because it immediately goes back to the start and switches the costume back again. So it's only on fire for a millisecond. So instead, why don't we put a little delay in so that it just waits for a second while it's on fire. So it switches on fire, waits a second, then it goes back to the start and switches to its normal look and then faces the front. So we'll just have a little wait in there before we go back. To do a wait, we're going to go to Control and just tell it to wait a second. Now you notice we could tell it to wait 2 seconds, 5 seconds. I think 1 second might work, but we won't know without testing, so let's give it a go. So driving forward, oh, I crashed, and then it goes back to the start. Actually 1 second seems to work quite well. So I think we're getting to a pretty close game now. This is fantastic.